Hi students, I am reviewing this minor grade assignment due this week. It is due this Wednesday, which would be tomorrow, but I am extending it through the week just with some changes that have gone on and realistically. So I do encourage you to finish this during homeroom time after school. I've given you time in class since last Thursday when we started this. I've given you little moments, but you know, the days go on and you just finished a major grade like this. So you're just reinforcing the skill here. The directions are here. You do want the passage open. It's chapter 1 from Alice in Wonderland, the original story. So you want to have this open so that you can refer to it. If you need it read to you, you can click this and it will actually be a video, a selection of me reading it to you. Then when you move on to slide 3, and you could push pause here while you get these links open and maybe notice some things you might want to write. I don't expect you to copy this exactly like this. This is just guidance. If you're not sure what some of these words mean, they're explained here. You could also search them. If you're not sure about theme, for example, you could look up theme anchor charts and choose a word that stands out to you. So what I mean by that is after reading that chapter, what message do you see? What message was given to you by the author? You would put that here. Again, I encourage you, so you would not write this, you would write the theme. I encourage you to pause and collect your thoughts. Pause so you can look at this, pause so that you can work on this. Over here, you are now using your own book. I did give you an option. You could choose this one and do it on this book. It's a feasible read. But you can use your favorite book, a book you've read a million times, a book you're on right now. If it's a chapter book, you can just do it over one chapter, the way we did this over one chapter. Once you do this, you move on to the part 2, which explains, you can push pause and read those directions here. So a lot of what you wrote here is now going here across. The ones you need to focus on are evidence. If you're going to tell me the genre, then why? What is the evidence to that? And that kind of goes back over here. I know it's that because another important one is when you choose the theme, why? And from the actual story. So I would actually come in here and at the end where she says, many out of the way things that happened lately, Alice began to think that very few things indeed were really impossible. If that alludes to the theme, I would actually copy, you can't copy it directly from here, but I would use some of those words and put them right here. Maybe you chose a different part. This summary is brief. It's about 3 sentences that tell me what the story is entirely about. And then you do this part, which before you submit, look for capital letters, look for periods. The best way to revise and edit is to read it out loud to someone or yourself and notice any errors. I'm going quite quickly because we've gone over this in class. I've, encouraged you on Zoom to speak up, to ask for help in class. I've given you time. I've invited you to my homeroom. Let's get this done. Getting you ready to become 7th graders, and this covers all the skills that you will need on the STAR test and really just in general. We do some compare and contrast here, just some writing skills you need throughout your life.